On this episode of Picker Road, open up that Golden Gate because we are in San Francisco. Now, this spot that we're at has a very special meaning to me. This is the spot in the movie Vertigo where Kim Novak jumps into San Francisco Bay and Jimmy Stewart goes in after her. That is one of the movies that inspired me to be a filmmaker, and I love that movie so much. It is a beautiful day here, and we are going to do some amazing picking, so let's head into the city.
San Francisco is my old stomping grounds. I grew up here. This is known as one of the culinary capitals of the entire world, and we're going to find some amazing food here.
Picker Road is picking San Francisco, and we're going to take you along for every step of this fun adventure. Join the journey. I'm Harleen, and along with my husband Gary and our son Will, we are a family of pickers. We travel the country finding treasures to bring to you. Along the way, we have great adventures. Come along with us. Join the journey on Picker Road.
This Pacific Northwest road trip has been nothing short of spectacular. We've had an amazing time so far in Seattle and Portland, and now we find ourselves driving south through the majestic snowy mountains of Oregon and Northern California. It's amazing to think that you can go from the snow to the Pacific Ocean in only a few hours. As we cross the bridge into the city by the bay, we're all so excited to see what kind of picking there will be. But first, let's check into our hotel. We're staying at the world-famous Fairmont Hotel in the heart of Nob Hill. Opened in 1907, the Fairmont has been the place to stay in San Francisco for well over a century. There's a statue of Tony Bennett outside because in 1961, he first performed I Left My Heart in San Francisco in the Venetian room inside the Fairmont. This hotel is nothing short of incredible. The architecture, the accents, the furnishings, everything is simply stunning. We'll show you a lot more of it later, but first, let's check out our room. Wow, look at this room. It's beautiful. You can see why this is the preferred hotel of celebrities, heads of state, and so many US presidents that it's known as the White House of the West. The view is stunning. It looks like you've stepped back in time. Hey, I think it's time we get to picking. Let's go.
Okay, we're at the first Goodwill in San Francisco, and I've got my basket. Let's fill it up, Will. Look at this picture.
Ross.
Ross. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Let's see what we've got. I am looking. Oh, those are great. The little hand-carved Santas.
Aww.
However,
When you want your cocktail to be shaken extra blingy.
where? Oh, that one. Yeah. Agreed. That is extra blingy. What is this? That's like the biggest maracas I've ever seen.
If you get that, I'm calling you Harleen Miranda.
And what is this? That looks like is that plastic or horn? Let's see what this says. Craft. It is horn. It's a horn bowl. Ugandan horn bowl from World Market. It was $40. And is that their price?
They marked down to $14.99, then it looks like their tag's been peeled off.
Yeah. So what is that, I wonder?
Huh.
A horn basket. That's kind of interesting. I don't know that I'm going to get it, but I'm going to hold on to it and ask them how much it is. Let's go around the corner here, Will. These are kind of unusually laid out with these little tiny shelves here. That is just a big bottle of nothing. I'm looking, uncovering. What does this say? That is, I have no idea what that is.
I think it's like
a
a
brush
head.
replacement. Let's look down here. Maybe something on the bottom. I don't see anything. But look down here, Will. These look like Hadley. They are.
Renee Hadley.
But look at them. They're personalized.
Have you ever seen that on Hadley before?
I haven't, but I know that you can order from the factory.
It's a whole family.
It's a whole family, all personalized. Aw, if only they weren't. I would absolutely pick these up. But personalized like that, that's too bad. What is this piece here? Very heavy is what this piece is. That doesn't speak to me. I'm looking, what else do we have in here? It's a very large piece there. Let's look up here. What do we have? Are you seeing anything from your vantage?
Not yet, but I'm looking.
Okay. What is this? These are place cards. You would actually, with an ink that you can wipe off, you would write down somebody's place
That's our
names.
Tiffany and Company, right?
No, I don't think so.
So they have a luxury section over here with some high-end items that are priced accordingly. There's these two trunks here that are really something to look at. I heard recently a story about a Goodwill in Colorado where they actually had a vintage Louis Vuitton trunk that they sold for $100 and some, and it was worth a couple more zeros added to that. So that's why we look for things like that. Could you imagine? That would be quite a find someday. Ooh, I really like this flapper girl right here. They are asking $29.99 for her. Doesn't she look like Clara Bow or one of those great silent film actresses? And then they've got a statue of Chrysler Wolper from the Celebrity Invitational 1992. They're asking $100 for that. That's a very, very specific piece, so we're obviously not going to pick that up.
We've got a small area of metalware, and of course we have something from Las Vegas, New York Casino.
Everybody comes to Vegas.
And let's see if we see anything interesting in the metals. That's a newer piece there. And we have a mold, and that is Nordic ware. That is a mold. And let's go over here, Will. Look at this paperweight.
That's pretty.
$4.99. Let's see what that base looks like.
Is that clean off?
No, that's
smudge, or
part.
is it-
Yeah, that's part of it. I don't think that comes off, but that's rather pretty. I think that's a very pretty paperweight. So I think we're going to go ahead and pick that up.
Let's do it.
Let's put that in our cart. And let's see what else. Look at this bowl.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's a pretty pattern.
Who's it? Is that Lennox?
It is Lennox,
Oh.
but they do want $10 for it.
You know, I'm going to just take a second to look that pattern up.
Okay, do it. William looked it up, and this is the Blue Ridge pattern.
Correct.
And we haven't seen this before, so it must be fairly rare. They are some examples on eBay, and they sell in the $50 to $60 range. So for $9.99, I think I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. It's really quite beautiful. It's got kind of almost a Danish feel to it, and I think somebody would really like to have this for their collection. So let's get that into the basket.
Wherever you go, you find Ray Dunn.
There you go. Cookie time. Ray Dunn.
It's Christmas themed, and
Let's
we're
get
past that.
baking, Christmas tree. Yeah. There and you know, there's CDs everywhere. Look at that little, that's very vintage, little pitcher. And is that sugar, you think? Little
Looks
pitcher
like
and
it.
sugar. They're not even marked. I don't know if that's missing a lid, but look at these up here. Look at the
Ooh.
lavender.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, but it's uneven. I wonder why.
It's got a broken leg.
It's broken
right there, I
leg.
can see it.
There it is. And then there's this piece. Now, did that start out clear and was that left in the sun? And it just kind of turned lavender? I don't like the feel of it too much. It doesn't feel super quality. So I'm going to leave that. We have some, that's a very modern
Throw me a carrot.
carrot. And this is a carrot vase. Again, super modern. Down here, I'm not seeing anything a little bit older. Let's go over here to this one and see what we can see. What is
What's
that?
that? We were both looking at that. It's got in writing there. What does that say?
Let's see. It looks like, is that Costa Rica?
Ah,
So it is a like a touristy piece, I think. And what is this back here? I think that's a production. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
that's just a production piece. Let's look down here. See if you see anything.
Let's back up one more.
All right, let's go to the next one here. And
Ah,
this
Harry
is
Potter.
Roosevelt.
Ah, and
Not
FDR.
not a very well done one though. Oh, look at the little snowmen. And here's a little artist piece. Again, though, that doesn't really speak to me too well. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, those are cute. Ah, so cute.
Hey, boo boo.
And this is Harry Potter.
Yep, one of the Hungarian horntail dragons.
Are they worth anything?
I'm going to look it up real quick. Well, I looked it up, and it looks like the floor on this is around $15 to $17. And that's the thing about the Harry Potter merchandise. It's just been so produced. There's millions and millions of pieces out there. And it's really fun if you're a collector, but it's not very good for resale. So moving along.
Okay, we're going to take a quick look through the art. I don't see anything. Judging again by the frames, I don't see a lot of older pieces or desirable pieces for us. A lot of these are just empty frames too. I'm not
This Ray Gun
seeing.
frame here.
What does it say?
Best
Aw,
friend.
that's sweet.
Aw.
That
Very
is
nice.
sweet.
By Magenta.
All right. Let's take a look down here, Will. What do we have? Oh, look at these napkin rings. Those are rather fancy. They want $4.99 for those. Those are, what are they called?
Home Lux.
Home Lux. Wonder how much those go for. Let's just do a quick look up on those. Well, these are interesting because you can see that they're really well made. They're beautifully packaged and displayed, and they sell for about $40 on Etsy. So I'm thinking I might go ahead and pick them up. They're just really stunning, and somebody might really want to add that to their decor for setting a beautiful table. Let's go ahead and pick them up, Will.
Nice. I'm seeing these two blue pieces up here. What's this?
It looks like a mini tangine of some
Oh,
kind.
is it missing one?
I think it's missing this side, and it's actually quite cheaply made. But this was intriguing me. This is a carved. You put a bottle in there, and you use that to pour your bottle. That's quite unusual. There isn't any markings on it. Can you see if you can see anything online about that?
I will, but I will say also, the one thing I don't want is to get a clogged bottle.
There you go. Of course not.
Well, I looked it up, and this is actually from Hawaiian Village, and they sell for about $20, and it's a pretty big piece to deal with for only $20. What did you find while I was looking it up?
These adorable West Elm cat coasters. I don't want to take them all apart. I can't tell whether they're all the same image, but they're cats. How cute is that? They're in beautiful condition. They look like they've never been used. So I'm going to pick those up. I just love them. They're very whimsical. We're in the mug section. Mugs, dishes, glasses are all kind of together. So
Did you see this back here?
which one? Oh, a little potpourri holder. Let's see, they want $5 for that. I've seen nicer ones. That one doesn't do it for me. I like the ones that are a little bit more Art Nouveau. Let's see what we have here. Here's a B plate. That's kind of funny.
Where's the A plate?
Exactly. Let's see. Do we see any mugs that are outstanding? Look at this bird. It's pretty. Very pretty mug. Who makes you? That is
PPD.
PPD. Really pretty mug, though. No price. Is there a price set for the mugs, maybe?
I don't know.
I don't see anything.
Some of them have prices.
Oh, okay. I don't know then. Let's see. Anything else? I'm looking. Planet Hollywood. We see that. And let's see what we have here. We have Drummondville High School.
And
That's
elementary school.
a little specific.
Yeah.
And let's keep on going down here.
Let us know in the comments if you went to Drummondville.
We have some cups and saucers.
How about that
And
one down? Those down there.
what are these? They look like World Market. Crate and Barrel.
Crate and Barrel.
Good quality. Crate and Barrel does some beautiful things. These are older. Those are definitely older design.
Well, I saw some vinyls over there. Shall we pop through those?
Let's do that.
Okay, we are in the vinyl section, and I'm really optimistic about what I might find here because the first one I see is one I'm picking up. Look at this. It's the original soundtrack to Beverly Hills Cop, and this is mint condition. It's in the plastic still, and I'm really excited about this because Beverly Hills Cop 4, called Axel Foley, is coming out this summer on Netflix. So this is a really good one to pick up. I mean, right away I found a vinyl. Okay, that gives me some hope. We got Earth, Wind, and Fire. Let's see what else is in here. There could be some good stuff in San Francisco. And I'm going to go through it really quick. See if I come up with any big names. Little Abner. And Kingston Trio. Of course, we're always looking for the First Family. Every Goodwill has to have the First Family in it, right? I see Ella Fitzgerald and Howard Keel. Okay. I don't see anything else in this row, but in the next row over, I see the Cars. So let's move over there and see if we can find more on that side. We're just going to take a look at that. This depends on quality of the vinyl. Ooh, that looks pretty clean. I'm going to put that aside and look that up. Let's see what else we have in here. All right. Joe Walsh. He lives in Santa Barbara now. I'm going to look that up as well. Cherish by David Cassidy. Wow. We saw David Cassidy live in California a couple of times. We saw him at 2 different tribal gaming establishments when he was doing tours with artists like Mickey Dolenz and Peter Noon. Oh, I have had a copy of this since I was a little kid. The original Richard Kiley, Man of La Mancha. To dream the impossible dream. Burt Baccarat, we just lost him last year, of course. You know, I'm very, very optimistic about the titles that I'm seeing here. Kenny Rogers' Greatest Hits is always a good pull. I knew there would be good vinyls in San Francisco. Dionne Warwick. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to take a quick second. I'm going to look up these ones that I pulled, and let's determine which ones we are going to take with us. On a warm summer evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with a gambler, both too tired to sleep. All right, I looked them up, and our 2 picks are going to be Kenny Rogers' Greatest Hits and Beverly Hills Cop. The other ones don't sell for quite as much, but these are always go-tos. Kenny Rogers' Greatest Hits is a fantastic, fantastic mix of his top songs. And as I said, there's going to be a sequel coming out this summer, and this is in mint condition. And look at the artists on here. Glenn Frey, Patti LaBelle. I mean, The Heat is On. Great, great songs from that movie.
Okay, before we check out, we're going to take a quick look at the jewelry and just see what they have. That's a little pendant piece.
That's pretty.
It is, but it's I've got a lot of those right now. And this is by L Bar. I'm not familiar with that, actually. Might have to look that up, but it feels very light, so I'm not overly optimistic on that one. Look at these earrings. Not marked. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, look at these faces.
Picasso-esque.
I know. I always love these face earrings. I always think they're fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick those up. They're so arty. We have a little knot. We have a little plastic ring. And those are that's faux turquoise. And what are these? These are more earrings that are a little bit on the unusual side. But I think I'll stick with those. So let's put that tray back. And let's look here. See if we have anything in here. I can go pretty fast through this since I'm pretty well versed on jewelry. So let's just look really quick and see if we see anything. Those are marked KC
Ooh, is that like mother of pearl or abalone?
That's more of an abalone.
Mm-hmm.
They're very lightweight, so I'm going to probably pass on those. And we will look at this last one
New
here.
England Patriot earrings.
Yeah, there you go. And that's a scarf clip.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a very modernistic Christmas tree.
We've had that before.
We have. I've sold that one before. And this piece, just looking to see, no name on that one. I think that's a production piece. And then we have, looks like it's Jesus. This is very vintage. It's that atomic look.
Oh, yeah.
Very atomic look to it.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it is not marked. That's not a real stone. So I think I'm going to leave that. Those guys. That's an older looking piece. Unmarked. Okay, so I think we're good on these guys here.
We've got more trays coming.
We've got more trays to look at. So kind of you. Thank you. All right, let's look in here and see what we've got. That's a newer piece. What is this guy? Again, that's another small scarf clip. It is unmarked. Let's see. Those earrings. There's a ring with a crystal. It's got a little crystal in it. It is lightweight though.
Looks like it's a little loose, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that one go. And we have another ring there. It's always, when you're looking at jewelry, you always want to look for weight too, because not always, but a lot of times, you know, the better pieces have a little weight to them because they're well made. All right, nothing there. And let's look here. What is this pendant? That pendant is, it's just not pretty. Look at this. What is this? This is earrings that's handmade. And there's that. These guys, no good. Okay, so I think we're good on these trays. That is, who is that? That is, I can't see what that says.
It looks to me like it says
Oliver,
Congo.
but it's very lightweight.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna let that go. Let's take a look at these bangles. What is this one here? That one's kind of intriguing. That one's $6.99. This is kind of intriguing. It's not marked, is it? Nope, that's just part of the decoration. I'm going to think about that. That is intriguing. These are nice. Let's see what else we have up here. Little, oh, look at that. It's green and blue. And what is the name on that?
Oh, let me take a look.
See if you can see that name.
They got us.
Unfortunately, we were very interested in it, and then I turned it over, and it is broken. So we are going to leave that piece, but there's a lot more to look at. All right, let's see what this one has. Look at these little earrings. Those are very Moroccan looking, aren't they? Let me open those up and see if we can get a better look at these.
Trivia time.
Yes.
What Alfred Hitchcock Jimmy Stewart film, which is not Vertigo because that's set here in San Francisco, starts in Morocco? Leave it in the comments.
Those are kind of cool, aren't they?
They are. How much are they?
They are $6.99. Just making sure that all their little kibbles and bits are there.
Oh, there's one missing.
Where?
I see one. No, I'm sorry. Optical illusion.
Yeah.
It's complete. Yay.
I think those are a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like those.
A lot of fun. Let's get those. And what is this here? That is Cherish. It's a little necklace. And these are more earrings. I don't care for those too much. Necklace. And paparazzi. We don't want that. All right. I think that's that tray. Let's see what we've got here.
Very kind of them to let us go through every single tray,
so
right?
sweet. Oh, look at these guys.
Those are so cool.
These are very cool.
That's not Maxine, right?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's not marked.
Those just scream 1980s, don't they?
They do, but what I'm confused is they don't. Do they go together?
I think they do. I think it's the idea is that they're different on each side.
Well, yeah, but
I'm going to look them up.
all right. Why don't you do that? Well, we've looked it up, and we believe these are attributed to Kingston James. They are very cool, very arty, and we're going to pick those up. And also, I found another pair of face earrings. These are very different, though. They do have posts on them. They're a little bit smaller, but they are just as fun. Nice little weight to them. So far, we're scoring on earrings. Let's keep going. Okay, we're going to go through the necklaces fairly fast. See what we have here. What is this piece? This has a tag on it, and it is
BR?
BR. That piece is kind of brutalist in a way. They want $6.99 for it. Can maybe look up BR real quick, Will?
Sure thing.
Haha, it fooled me. BR, of course, Banana Republic. So not interested in that. I'm going to look here. This is an older looking clasp. So I am going to look at that one right there and just see what that is. That's
pretty.
That is a pretty piece. I'm trying to see if there's any markings. No markings.
Not that I can see.
Let's make sure it closes. It does. They want $10 for that piece. I don't know about that piece. I don't think so. I don't think it invokes what a lot of people are looking for right now. And I have a lot of really, really good vintage on that style. This is all very, very light. They're weightless pearls. So I don't think on those. These are not real stones, just plastic. So I know on that. These, I believe, are made out of paper.
Is that really? Is that like paper and resin or something?
I think so. I think that's what these beads are made out of. They went $12.99 for these. Can we look these up and see how much these are going for currently? I haven't sold these before, so I'm not versed on those. That's what I was concerned about. They only sell for $3 to $10. I just didn't know if they had some sort of resurgence. This piece has a barrel clasp, so that was kind of interesting, but it is scratched a little bit. I don't like that, and it's not marked. Let's move on to here. Most of these pieces are new. They're newer production pieces, but you just never know. Now this one, for instance, is Chico's. They want $12.99 for it, though. I can't buy in on Chico's at $12.99. As a reseller, that's just too high. And the rest of these look like they're pretty much all modern pieces. That piece is interesting. Very interesting looking. It is unmarked. They want $15 for that piece. And we'll leave that one. What is this up here? It's like a little tortoiseshell bracelet that just happened to be stuck on there. We're going to put that right back. Very thin. Okay, let's look at this last grouping here and see if we see anything. I see these, and I have the real deal, the real vintage, so I'm just not interested in picking those up. I'm looking for pieces that definitely are of good, solid value for my clients. And let's see if that has a name on it. This piece has the name. Oh my goodness. It looks like Gaga.
I don't think that's Lady.
I don't think so. I'm not sure what that has on there. It did have a jewelry tag from a store, but I don't think that has. It almost wants to be Betsy Johnson, but it's not quite as well made. So I think we're going to leave that. Right. So I think we've done pretty good here today. I think we've got these 4 pairs of earrings. I think they're a lot of fun. I think we were able to withdraw anything that was of real quality from the mix, and we'll go ahead and get these. Let's check out.
Before we head to the next thrift store, we're going to stop by world-famous Fisherman's Wharf for a delicious seafood lunch. This place is so much fun. There are walk-up restaurants along the waterfront where you can order fish dishes that are about as fresh as you can possibly get. We've had a tradition that every time we visit San Francisco, we get giant shrimp po' boy sandwiches here. Look at the size of these. Wow. Okay, on to the next store.
So now we're in a Goodwill in the Haight-Ashbury district of San Francisco. Let's see what we can find.
I really like that fish up there.
Yeah.
That was cool, made out of plates.
Very cool. Let me see, what do we have? Oh, it's chipped.
Oh, darn. Hand painted. That would be a nice one if it wasn't.
Yeah, too bad. Looks like Fostoria. Little set of Fostoria dessert compote cups. Look at this piece here. Very cheaply made on the bottom.
Now I see two interesting words over there.
What?
Fitz and Floyd.
Ooh. Where do you see that? Oh, it's a snowman.
It's Bones. It's
Oh,
Halloween.
it's a Bones. Let's see what we have. If he's too fantastic, we might have to think about him. Let's see. He's in there. That's a good sign. So he's got a little bat guy. It says Fitz and Floyd right on there. And looks like he's okay. That's all just the foam stuff. Let's look him up and see how much he sells for. Well, big surprise. He sells really well. He's brand new in box, so we are going to pick him up. He is the kind of quality collectible, Fitz and Floyd, that does sell all year long. So let's get him in the little basket here. I keep wanting to say cart. Let's see what else we have. I've sold that pattern before.
Valley High.
Yes, really. All right, let's go over to the small little collectibles. Look at this colorful big heart. Ooh, that's heavy. It's so heavy. It'd be so hard to ship.
You gotta just look.
And nope, it's just a kind of a private production piece. And we have a horse bookend, but we only have one.
A hem.
A hem.
Owl Aroni, the San Francisco treat. Hoot hoot.
There we go. He's a little made in China owl. And we have, it looks like, I thought at first it was like a pirate, but now I think it's some sort of, maybe it looks like Portugal, maybe.
Yeah, I saw it and I thought it was Captain Jack Sparrow.
I did too. I thought the same. All right, let's look around here and see what we have. Just have coasters, but unfortunately, I don't know if you can see, they're missing one.
Aww.
So we'll
Isn't that
leave
always
those.
the case?
I know. Let's see what we have here. We have some vases and all sorts of little things. A lot of these pieces look rather new, actually. Now, there's a set of bookends. Those are very old. They are, it looks like an older gentleman with some books. A lot of wear and all broken on his hat, though, unfortunately.
Well, he's from 1849, right?
Really. They look like wood, but they're composite. So they're not worth messing around with. And I don't even know what to say about that.
His name is Wilbur. He's by Doug Harris and he's Russ.
Okay. And we have a penguin. Of course we do. What else would we have?
See this one?
Yes. That's a new piece, you can tell by the pontil. Let's see what else we have. Have an older bottle. And just some clear glass. Let's go to another aisle, Will. So now we're looking at some dishes. Is that Mickey Mouse?
I believe it is. Now, of course, everyone knows because it's been all over the news.
Mhm.
Steamboat Willie entered the public domain. I'm not going to show any clips of it because I don't want to be on the banned list at Disneyland.
It's Disney plates.
Storyware.
Yes. Do you think they're worth anything?
I'm going to take a second and look them up.
Okay. Well, they sell in sets of about $24.99 or so. So they want 15. So they're a little bit big and heavy, I should say, to ship. So we are going to leave those. But if a collector's coming in, they're going to be really happy with that find. Let's see what else we've got down this aisle. We've got some false craft,
Ooh,
and this looks like a little handmade mug
by Rowan.
by Rowan. I'm trying to see what that design is on there. I think it's like mountains and a bridge. Can't quite tell. And this piece, that's a mass marketed piece. Ooh, but I like this cat. He's quite wonderful. Home front, made in Thailand. They want $5 for him though. Well, I think that's a bit much. What did you find?
I'll be there for you.
Friends. Yep. Let's see what else we have back here. Look at the donkeys.
Aww.
Those are fun.
Those are so great.
They're PPD. Those are a lot of fun. And let's see, what else do we have? Anything else? I'm looking.
Another one of those commemorative plates down here. Let's see what that's. Oh, it's Christmas time. Douglas
Oh,
fir.
there we go.
Is that Lennox? It is, but it's dated 1976. Don't go for the dated ones.
All right, let's see what else we have. Cup of Happy.
Aw.
That's mass produced. Well, we found this wonderful Fitz and Floyd. Let's check out.
After a fun first day of picking in San Francisco, we're back at the Fairmont Hotel for a very special dinner. We're heading down to the basement, which was once the hotel pool, but for the last 80 years has been the city's most famous tiki bar called the Tonga Room. The atmosphere in here is amazing. They have a live band that performs on a floating boat, and periodically there's an indoor rainstorm complete with thunder and lightning. Look at the design details in here. Tonight, we're toasting to a wonderful road trip with traditional tiki drinks like hurricanes, zombies, and Mai Tais. And we're enjoying a delicious poo-poo platter with egg rolls, wings, edamame, and probably the best ahi tostadas that I've ever had. While we enjoy the incredible Tonga Room, let's recap today's finds. Well, we've had an amazing day in San Francisco.
Shrimp po' boy and the amazing Tonga Room. I love this city.
Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. You can see how much fun it is. Give us a like, ring that little bell. You'll always know when our new videos drop. And leave us a comment. We read them all because we want everyone to join the journey.